So as we're trying to respond to the Holy Father's initiative to pray for peace, and so we, even as we read the Gospels and we think of Syria, then it reminds us how deeply rooted then the Syrians are, that they heard the gospel from the very first century. They have been faithful, they have been suffering for all these 20 centuries. We have the testimony of St. Ignatius of Antioch when he writes to the church in Rome and says, remember the church of Syria. And he tells them, again I tell you, remember in prayer and charity for the church of Syria. They are really suffering. And again he repeats it. So it's no coincidence that we are asked for prayers and for invoke for intercession for them so they may enjoy peace. They are our ancestors in the faith. They first heard the faith from the apostles. St. Paul was converted in Damascus, right there. And these are first Christians who heard the gospel from the very beginning. So we owe it to them. It's our debt of gratitude to them to pray for and ask for peace. And even the miracle today of the mother-in-law of Simon Peter, is done there in Capernaum. How far is it from Syria? It's the Holy Land. It's not that far, except there is a boundary there. They don't want you to cross it. But it's the same Holy Land. In fact, if you're going to go to Syria, you have to leave Israel, go around the world in order to come this way on the other side. What enmities, what conflicts and pain and sorrow are going on. So we're asked then to raise our voice, and at the same time, believe it or not, indirectly, we're learning more about the world situation. It isn't just what we do here in the United States, that we want to be hawkish and want to punish and to increase more violence. And our Holy Father is saying, President Obama, that's not the right way. Violence begets more violence. You have no business. And if you do, pull back your personal business and look for peace, which is more precious for society. So even through prayer, we begin to find where we should be in terms of those conflicts. So we ask the Lord and St. Paul to please pray for his Holy Land, where he worked and preached, so that the gospel may continue there. And so for as we say our prayers for the faithful, we'll conclude with a prayer for Syria, prayer for peace in Syria. So let us then